What's going on, everybody? We have a great show for you today. On today's show, we see how a major donation to the FSU food pantry is helping students fight food insecurity. Plus, we start off Women's History Month with a great guest co-host. It's Whitney Thompson. What's going on, Whitney? You ready to start the show?
Hey, y'all. How are y'all?
Let's get started. It's time for What's Hot. Let's go. Hello, everyone, and welcome to What's Hot. I have my guest co-host Whitney Thompson here with me today. How you doing, Whitney?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I am well. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's get started. It's time for Hot News. The British Academy has responded to the controversy surrounding the BAFTA Film Awards, which happened last week, where Tourette syndrome campaigner John Davison made several offensive comments during the show. Among his involuntary outbursts caused by his condition, he used the N-word, shouted when Malcolm B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo presented the award for visual effects. Take a look.
I'm delighted to be presenting the first BAFTA of the night for a vital part of movie making.
We're here to celebrate the artists who expand what's possible on screen.
Effects can create spectacle, but
In the statement, BAFTA did say that it takes full responsibility for putting its guests in a very difficult situation, and we apologize to all. So, Whitney, what are your thoughts on this situation?
Honestly, this is a very sensitive topic.
Yeah.
Tourette syndrome, they really can't control what they say since it is a neurological condition. So I thought it as some outbursts, they are involuntary and not all intentional. But the harmful language is very unnecessary. It's very weird how that's in his vocabulary in the first place.
Exactly. That's
from his skin color. Why are you even saying that? It also shows that education about neurological conditions, how it matters, so people need to understand the difference between the intent and the medical condition.
Yeah, and I get that because I know someone who has Tourette's, right? And I get that, but like you said, why is that in his vocabulary?
Right.
Who around him is saying this,
Right.
or why is that in his vocabulary? But it's the fact that he never apologized himself. He just said I have a disability, all that stuff. He never apologized about saying it.
And I feel like that's needed. He definitely needs to apologize to everybody.
And for them to not, because the show, in the award show, there was a person who was saying "Free Palestine," and they edited that out. But they didn't edit this part out when he said that slur to Michael B. Jordan. It was just the way they handled it, though, was very professional.
Yeah, it was.
It was very professional how you kept on going, but I feel like they didn't have no support when they needed it at that time. And it took the Academy to respond too long, in my opinion. I feel like it took them too long. What else you got?
I definitely think that too. And as an African American, our culture is global.
Yeah.
But not everyone understands the weight behind words.
Exactly, especially that word.
Right. It shouldn't even been used.
Exactly. Well, in other news, a recent study found that more parents than ever are taking their children out of the classroom and booking family vacations during the school year. A big factor is that it's cheaper to travel during the school year than during school break. This has led to an increase of 57% of unexcused absences. So is it okay for parents to allow their children to skip school for vacation, Whitney?
I wish my parents did that. But I understand why parents do that because it is affordable, but honestly, education does come first.
Yeah.
It is a priority. Missing school can definitely affect the child's learning and the discipline definitely in the child because if you're missing school for vacation, you're not learning the exact materials that you need.
Yeah.
Balance is key, so maybe parents should take advantage of breaks.
Yes.
Definitely breaks are still during the school year.
Yep.
So I'm confused why they don't go on the break. They want to take their kid out of school on the school week. Me personally, I wouldn't take my kids out of school. I would definitely wait till the break. What about you?
I think I would. I get the point, especially in this day and time, how the economy is set up. Some people can afford to go during these those allotted times because these companies know that it's a lot of time, so they're probably going to charge more. But I think, like you said, education is very valuable, and I think it context matters too. If my child is in like elementary school, I think everything matters, especially in that developmental stage of that child's development in their childhood. So I will just wait until it might hurt my wallet, but I'll just wait until it's that time, until it's time for break. Well, coming up, we see how a big donation to FSU's food pantry is helping students here on campus.
But first, we're going around FSU's campus to ask people the hot question of the day.
You're watching What's Up. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. I'm still here with my guest co-host, Whitney Thompson. How you doing, Whitney?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much.
Yes. Well, I recently went around FSU's campus to ask people what's one thing college has taught them about themselves for our hot question of the day. Take a look. What's one thing that college has taught you about yourself?
Don't procrastinate.
Elaborate.
I feel like I've been procrastinating a lot my freshman year, so now sophomore, I've really been on top of my work and everything, and also don't trust a lot of people.
Ooh, why? Why you say that? That's a good one, though.
Because you don't know people, you look at them and you judge them off through their looks, but then when you actually, like, take the time and get to know them, then you don't actually know who they are, for real. But it's also good to get to know people too, which is kind of hard. It's kind of like
you gotta measure it. You don't always have to go full effect on everything, like put titles on things. You just go measure it, right?
Yeah. Yes.
What is one thing that college has taught you about yourself?
That I can procrastinate on a lot of things.
Why?
It's just the type of person I am with schoolwork and everything. But I learned to fix that and do better.
What's one thing that college has taught you about yourself?
How to believe in myself and be resilient.
I would say college has taught me how to be more manageable with my time, going to classes on time, waking up on time, making a good schedule for myself, and staying focused.
To continue to grow in my faith and make sure I keep my eyes on God. That I'm really an introvert instead of an extrovert.
Oh, elaborate on that.
You know, sometimes I really just don't want to talk, and a lot of people love talking here, but you know I love it because you have to get used to it.
That I have a lot of patience because being here, I'm dealing with a lot of nonsense that I would never deal with if I was back home.
What nonsense are you dealing with?
Nonsense I can't speak on.
Oh.
It's taught me how to be independent.
Oh, elaborate.
It's just like, you know, in college, you really have to do a lot of stuff on your own, even being in student leadership. So it's like, it's taught me a lot about being independent and, you know, doing stuff for myself and not other people.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like college has taught me to be like more aware of myself and my surroundings. I will say that because when we out here, like, we're not home, so we gotta be more focused on like who we hang with, who we be around, who we willing to do business with, and stuff like that.
That you are capable of doing it yourself, that you are able, and you are important. Everybody needs somebody. You are somebody to somebody, even if you don't know you're somebody to somebody. So, yeah.
Always know your why.
Why?
Well, thank you to everyone who participated. Now, Whitney, what has college taught you about yourself?
College has definitely taught me like how strong and capable I am. Being a biology major, while also
God bless you. Oh my goodness.
I know. While also like balancing work and leadership roles, it has definitely pushed me outside my comfort zone. I've learned discipline, independence, and also I've been more confident in myself because we all know from my freshman year I've definitely grew. Yeah. We've all seen that. So it helped me grow, like not just as a student but as a person.
I think college, me in my senior year, college has taught me how to be confident. I think especially being at the HBCU, I think it taught me how to live in my truth, live in my purpose.
Like you said, know your why.
Like, know your why. Yeah. Some people might not root for you, and they might try to throw stones in your way. But you have to understand that comes with the type of territory of being successful. Not everybody's going to like, that you're at a higher level that they are, or you're moving faster than they are. So you have to know how to navigate in. Someone else said something when we were out there, but be okay with being by yourself.
Yes,
that's definitely what I have learned. Like, you have to understand, it's okay to be alone. It is. It is okay. I'm saying it's okay to be lonely.
Right.
But it's okay to be alone when it's like when it's tough. The times get tough. You have to understand, like, okay, I'm in it. You gotta pep talk yourself and get to it. Get to the bag. Get to the wherever you want to go. I wouldn't. Me going to 2 different HBCUs that has taught me how to navigate personalities, how to navigate, cliques.
Yeah.
And I think it made me a better man, no doubt. Thank you so much, Whitney, for coming on.
Yes,
we appreciate you for coming on. Coming up, we are going to the FSU Pantry to see how a big donation has affected the student population here at FSU. You're watching What's Up. We will be right back. Welcome back, everyone. Fayetteville State's Food and Resource Pantry recently received a major donation from Food Lion, and volunteer workers say donations like these go a long way. One by one, Food Lion brings in boxes of items to Fayetteville State's food pantry to guarantee students and staff are fed, which is one of the company's biggest missions.
We feel that supporting the communities and the towns that we serve is a way of giving to the folks that help us out.
Through the collection of non-perishable and personal food items, the pantry aims to reduce any stress on students related to short-term food insecurity and other financial issues.
Not everybody can go to the CAF, not everybody can go to Chick-fil-A, but if you can go to the food pantry, get a couple quick items, you can make a dinner.
According to the U.S. Government Accountability Office, 25% of college students face food insecurity. But here at FSU, pantry coordinators don't want that number to be a reality for students here on campus.
Our mission is to make sure students who face food insecurity, they would not have to worry about their next meal. And we also fill a void. Sometimes students just don't have that funding or money or that village to connect with them.
In partnership with FSU Athletics, student athletes like basketball player Talia Trotter volunteer at the pantry, not just for class credit, but to help make a difference.
I like the food pantry, get to meet new people every day, give them snacks. We got a lot of free items that I think the students could use every day. I like using the food pantry. Being the UPA, you need like little things, wipes, paper towel, all the little things that you might not need. You don't want to run to the store, you can come here and get it. So I think that's a good thing to have on campus.
If you would like to visit FSU's pantry, it's located on the first floor of the C.J. Barber Administration Building. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. Before we go, I want to leave you with my quote of the day, and here it is. Strength doesn't come from what you can do. It comes from overcoming the things that you once thought you couldn't. My thanks to Whitney Thompson for joining me at the Hot News Desk, and for you for watching. We'll see you guys next time. The action never stops. Bye-bye. Hey you, do you want more What's Hot content? Then be sure to hit that subscribe button. We promise you a great time.